one here. I think. So it's a bit late at night, at least on my end. And well, anyway, I was being sure my phone was. Was being sure it was being heard clearly. So let's get started with Spyro 2 then, shall we? This is still my favorite. Kind of tops Spyro 3 a little bit, but this is still my favorite Spyro game, despite its flaws. But in the world of dragons.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Huh? Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Well, I don't know. The adventure begins with
Hi,
with some
Spyro!
talking.
Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them? If you can find my friend Twitchy, he'll reward you for helping us out.
Twitchy's on Twitch. I don't know. Anyway, so I remember the first time I played through these games, like the first two at least, I had a problem with like audio issues. Can't really explain it. Can't really explain like when I originally played these games through a Let's Play. Like I uploaded some footage or from whenever I played these games, and for some reason it was like the audio, like the voices and stuff were like extremely low, and I can't really explain why. Let's see. Anyway, I think it was fixed by the third game. But anyway, yeah, so this is Spyro 2, and it has the dreaded backtracking, which is just, oh, it's the worst thing in the world. But anyway, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I just decided, you know, like I thought about streaming earlier, but then I was like, well, I was working on a new video earlier, and so that's why I didn't, but like, I just decided, you know what, why don't I just do a late night one? Well, late night for me, whatever time it is for you, but for me, it's like a little after 10 now, but, a little after 10 p.m., so, you know.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Oh. But yeah, between this and Spyro 3, I usually do prefer this because, well, while there are technically things in Spyro 3 that I find better than in this game, there are also a lot of things that are worse than in this game. Certain things, like, you know, even in the Reignited Trilogy, there are things that are worse about the third game than the second game. So I guess you could say I would sort of equal it out, but I still kind of prefer this one because it's just it felt better. Just, you know, like I said, despite you know, despite the flaws that it has with the backtracking that people make a bigger deal out of than it actually is. Anyway,
you must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems. Still here? Why don't you help the gem cutters, and they'll show you the way to Summer Forest?
well, it's pronounced forest, not forest, but okay.
Press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
Well, the funny thing is, I wasn't using Y, I was using clicking the right stick. Oh. Well, I earned a lot of my money, my gems back. My money. Look how these gem cutters, or not the gem cutters, but the lizard people, like how they're just.
Thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Well.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar. Step through the portal next to me to go to Summer Forest.
Okay. Well, I'm not done here yet. Well, Twitchy, how do you feel about being on Twitch? Oh. I'll just talk whenever I have things to say. And my dog is here with me. Just burn 3 at once. Are you ladybugs? Did I kill it? Yeah, I did kill it. What are you talking about, Sparkus? What you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Yeah, at some point, oh yeah, the hover. The hover was such a great addition to the Spyro games. Because, like, in the first game, I don't know what, okay, I kind of know why there was a drop button. It's so that you don't just fly over what you're trying to get to. If you almost fly over something, and you can just drop down. But, it's so much better to have hover, that you can go up to those ledges. But anyway, what do you have to say, little?
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Wow. Let's see. Gem. Now the flight controls don't seem as bad at the moment, so maybe it's because I'm not in as much of a rush, you know.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Well, buddy, there were plenty of gems around that I was collecting. You could have got them at any time. Wow. Oh Lord. It is late at night, but then again I do yawn even when I'm like not, you know, where it's not late at night. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get all the gems that I can. Now let's see if I can pull this off. I highly doubt it. But let's see what happens. You notice it was draining a lot faster. I could at least get these. I don't think I can reach that though, unfortunately. You can definitely break the game in the PS1 version. But there's also cheats, so cheats that give you all power-ups. So basically, I'd, you know, in the PS1 version I'd be covered if I wanted to do that, but you know. Now, let's see, how do I know? And that is partially why they made that thing to where.
These gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. And it looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Hey, why don't you learn to climb, you dingus? Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna try something just because. So, I'm not exactly sure how I want to go about doing these, like streaming this game, because what I may not do like the entire, you know, I probably won't do the entire, I won't do like half the game like I did in Spyro 1. Maybe not, I don't know. I'm thinking I may just do, just fully complete a world as I go into them, you know. And get up on that gem. Okay. Alright. Gotta time it just right. Yeah, never mind. He refused to hover there. I'm sure someone has been able to break it, but you know. Whatever. Let's see here. I'll just go ahead and do this mission right here. But yeah, I may just do one world at a time, just to, you know, just to save some time. But we'll see what happens.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
I don't know. All right.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
I think like you have to fly at a certain distance to be able to, for a certain amount of time, to be able to hover. And it's just it's just kind of a mix of that and the way they like make him go down. That's kind of the problem.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
Now, in the PS1 version, I mean even here, but like the PS1 version, they do not look like lizard. I always thought they were some kind of weird squirrel thing, which that probably seems even more weird, but yep. That probably seems even more weird for the way they look. I mean, here they actually do like look like reptiles, but they just don't say lizard to me, you know? Like they don't have long mouths.
You'll have to aim. Press the action button to aim, then press the attack button to spit.
Like
you can pick up a rock in your
I don't know, like does that look like lizard to you? It sure doesn't to me. They don't have the long mouth, they have the opposite of long mouths. So to me they don't look like, you know, what they're supposed to be. Then again, there's a lot of creatures here that don't look like they're what they're supposed to be. I mean, Elora is supposed to be a fawn.
You can pick up a rock in your mouth by just walking up to it. To spit it out, press the attack button.
I don't know, maybe it's because... Yeah. There we go. But yeah, it's just kind of, you know, it's kind of interesting. And also Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, it's almost like when you're making a cartoon character, it's almost like you're not at all supposed to be, you're only supposed to like vaguely make it look like what they're supposed to be. It's kind of funny in a way. You know, like how Sonic's a hedgehog and blah blah blah. I mean, I would comment on how Spyro's a dragon, but he looks like a dragon, but also at the same time, I mean, dragons are mythical, so you know.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Anyway, sorry about that, folks.
You can have as many rocks as you like.
As a kid, at one point, I thought I was thinking he said, "You can have as many rocks as you can." I mean, it didn't make much sense, but you know. Let's see here. I think that's pretty much all I can do at the moment. How much treasure do I... Okay, so there's only that much left. Is there anything over this way? Okay, just over that way, huh? Oh, shucks. Just get going then. And of course, we can do the same thing in this game as well, where we can fly around and stuff, and twirl and flap. Let's see here. Oh, cutscene.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir, too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
I don't really care what anyone says. Alora's adorable in this game. Which, I mean, okay, there's a lot of people that would agree on that, but like, I've heard someone say that like she looks kind of weird here. But, I don't know. She's always looked kind of weird, but obviously if she's supposed to be a fawn, but let's see. But like, I don't know. Something about her just looks adorable here. And then, let's see.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit. Check your guidebook by pressing the menu button and choosing the guidebook option to see which talismans you have collected.
Cool. Let's see here. There's nothing back there. There's the Nork frogs again. They look different in the PS1 version, but you know, they don't look like Nork frogs. They look like, well, I want to say regular frogs, but also they look like they had in the PS1 version. They look like they have no arms, just legs. But whatever. Let's see. Get that. Winter.
Hey, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
Like how they just always give Hunter, now they just kind of give him his bow and arrow stuff all the time now. It's interesting. Sheep. Let's see here. It's like some of the grass looks like that, and then some of it is like sticking out like that. I don't know. To be honest, okay, so I've noticed that like the way I've seen it is that this generation of games has been a little lacking, I guess you could say, like in terms of graphical upgrades and just the next gen feel. Like, what I mean by that is, like going from the okay, if we're comparing 3D consoles and going from, well, even back in like the NES days, like the NES looked a lot better than like what Atari had, and then the SNES looked even better. The N64 was obviously the superior looking console with the whole 3D graphics. Well, in terms of 3D stuff, but anyway, it was a big upgrade regardless. But when we get into the PS1 days, you had PS1. Then when you went to PS2, it looked like the next gen game. Like they look like next gen games. Then you go from PS2 to PS3, and it's like a huge jump there, or feels like a huge jump there. Then you go from PS3 to PS4, and nothing really looks, Hold on.
The dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
Thanks for the info, I knew. Anyway, but yeah, going from the PS3 to the PS4, there was not much of a jump there. Like, kind of. But it basically just kind of looked like a smoother version, like a slightly better version of what the PS3 and 360 have to offer. For most stuff, not like everything. Like, but where I'm getting at is, I will say that the Reignited Trilogy and the Insane Trilogy really do have that upgraded feel to it. That's kind of how I've seen it so far.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time. Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance. Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide, press the action button to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
Just be quiet while they talk.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the left stick when you hover. Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your...
Oh shoot, I missed the last part there.
I'm just taking a break right now. I've got to rest for the next big race in Ocean Speedway.
Oh, whoa, dude. Gnarly. But anyway, so yeah, looking at looking at these games, these are better examples of what the next gen actually looked like. And this isn't just because I'm playing it on the Xbox One X, but like the more basically the One X and the PS4 Pro are what they're still not a humongous upgrade, but they're what the next generation should have started as. Like, if it almost feels like the standard versions were too early, or it was too early and they released standard versions with the graphics not being as like impressive looking. Part of that could be that there were also a lot of indie games coming out and stuff, and indie games are obviously smaller. They're not going to look, not all, depending on how it is, but like they're not always going to look as good as like big budget AAA games. I don't know. There's just something about it. Anyway, so let's go talk to Moneybags real quick. I think I actually have enough gems to let's see.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
No? Huh. Oh, that's right, because some of it's counted as money backs taking the, you know. Well, yeah, for a moment it looked like I was able to get the ability to swim, but apparently not. So now what we're going to do is go over here into Colossus. Colossus. Feed him the goat. Oh no. Or the ram, whatever. Huh.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him. To get the talisman for this level, you just have to make it safely to the exit.
That's great. You sure get a lot of gamer points for whatever they're called for doing stuff like this. I mean, like, that was 25. Like, I've gotten achievements that were harder to get, and they give you like 5 or 10 achievement points. But here, it's like I just rammed into a go that you would almost naturally just do, and I get 25 gamer points or whatever.
I should be able to open this door for you.
Did I ram into this ox? Let's see. So, something I've thought about when it comes to, I was thinking, sorry about the mic there. Gosh darn it, you're gonna hear a loud noise. What am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, so something I've thought about with, games that are being made for, like, these next-gen consoles and the Switch. Let's see what Brother Clyde has to say.
When you know how to chant like this.
Clive is alive.
How am I supposed to achieve enlightenment if you keep pestering me?
Clive, just take a dive.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
Whoa. But something I've thought about is, whenever they make these games for, like, next-gen consoles, here's what I think. This may be something that's just way easier said than done, but it feels like what they need to do is whenever they make games that they plan on putting on, like, you know, home consoles and, like, the Switch and stuff, I feel like they need to make the game with the power of the Switch in mind, like the power of the weakest console basically in mind, and then build on that for the other systems.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
Like, okay, if they build it without the intention of putting it on the weakest hardware, but then eventually they are requested a lot, and then they eventually do get to, or something comes up where they end up putting it on the weakest hardware, that that's a little more understandable for, or sort of like slightly excusable in terms of, you know, it not being powerful enough to work on the systems and stuff. But I don't know, like, what I'm trying to say is, you got games like Mortal Kombat 11, which, I mean, it's not just the power that's the problem, but like, that game definitely does not run well on the Switch, and I feel like they should have built it more with the Switch in mind, with like the power of the Switch in mind, and then just make the other ones look, you know, prettier and run a little faster, you know? That's what I think they should have done. Let's see.
Look what I can do. How can you be sure I really exist?
Well, you're right here. I could touch you, I could feel you, I could... Oh. But yeah, like, they really do need to, like, make some... If they're gonna put games on the Switch that they're also gonna put on, like, these systems and PS5 and the Xbox Series X and stuff, they need to keep the weakest... They need to keep the Switch in mind, the power of it, if they want it to look good on Switch, you know?
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the jump button again at the very top of your jump.
Okay, I forgot Hunter told me that, but alright. I think, I don't know if she says that if you don't talk to Hunter at first. That's something, you know, that's something I never really thought about. Really thought about if they still talk to you or not, or if she still says something about Hunter when you, well, anyway, yeah, but yeah, if you play Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch, the gameplay itself, for the most part, runs fine. Obviously, the graphics aren't gonna look as good, but like, the gameplay looks fine as it is. But then, like, when you do like a fatality or a brutality or something, well, fatality at least, it runs so slow, like the sound goes faster than the picture. It's like lagging and stuff, and that's a big problem. They've never fixed it.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it.
Alright, here we go. Mini boss fight. This guy's gonna be really tough.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
I mean, I gotta say it looks delicious, but you know. But let's see, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, but yeah, if you play Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch, like whenever you do a fatality, it just runs so bad. And when it comes to the cutscenes, sometimes they like, I remember running into a lot of issues where it would like kind of be slow at first, or it would kind of like, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. It didn't run as well. But that's not the only issue. The other issue is that like it's hardly portable because like, I mean, technically it is. If you're just playing the game normally, you're not trying to earn a bunch of stuff, then yeah, it's perfectly fine playing it offline. But when it comes to trying to get things, you can't play it portably basically unless you always get to a place where you're online. So yeah, that's a problem. Of course, that's a problem with CTR Nitro Fueled as well. It's companies get so greedy with their stuff these days. Like, I'm not saying they've never been greedy before this, but like, wow. It's like they're trying their best to make sure that they don't age as well. Like, well, of course, I mean, That's not surprising because they're probably trying to get you to buy it. Like if they ever re-release it, they probably want you to buy it again, you know? Oh lord. Anyway, sorry about the mic there, folks. But yeah, it's getting ridiculous. Let's see here. I'm just kind of exploring around. Let's see. I'm always like, what? Got an audience this time with a... oh yeah, pink one too. Interesting.
Ah, Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
I really love that Spyro's tail right there is causing the grass to freak out a little bit. That's really funny.
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
It's one of those little amusing things. I do wonder when video games are ever going to get to a point where like every single little thing that moves around will, you know, like every little thing that moves around on, everything that like nothing goes through anything, like you know, right there, some of the grass was still kind of going through Spyro, and I wonder if it's ever gonna get to a point where that won't happen. At least, you know, it's the best they can. Of course, there's also the argument that is it worth it? You know, is it worth trying to fix? Here. Ah! Yeah, he's a little close there. Sometimes it's hard to tell though, like when he's actually gonna be able, like what the hit detection is with that stuff. There we go. I can't remember if the skill point is still here to where you have to, yeah, perfect in hockey. Not this hockey game, but whenever you have an opponent.
Well done. Have this.
An orb.
Would you like to try a game? The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
Well, I mean, I thought I was doing that already, but okay. Alright, so yeah, you have to get a perfect game, as in you can't let them score at all. Now, I gotta admit, this is not very fun right here. Ah. But I hardly know anyone at all in the slightest who actually enjoys, you know, I don't really know anyone who really enjoys ice physics in games. It's just one of those things that just, I mean, I'm trying to figure out the logic of these designers still making moments in games that like people just don't like. Like when you got underwater stuff. Ah, get it, you mother. Anyway, but like, what? Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna start this over because I don't want to like come back to this and, you know, it, you know. But like when it comes to stuff like this, it's like you got ice physics and but also like underwater sections, which by the way, well, not so much the Reignited Trilogy, but the underwater physics of Spyro's 2 and 3 are actually really good. Like those are really good water controls. But generally, a lot of underwater sections in games, people just don't like them, and they keep putting them in games, like with the bad controls. And I'm trying to figure out why they keep doing that. My only the only thing that I can think of that makes a little bit of sense is if they're making it that way so that like the rest of the game looks better by comparison. Like it's just like, you know, you have this one moment that's just not very good, that's just not very fun, and so like the rest of the game looks better by comparison. I don't know that for sure, that I could be just completely wrong on that, but I can't really think of a very logical explanation as to why they would keep having like I said, like underwater sections or very icy sections where you just keep slipping and it's hard to control, you know. Now when it comes to these multiplayer indie games or whatever, or like these multiplayer games where it's purposely bad to control, or you know, on purpose, that's a bit different. It's meant to be, you know.
Well done. Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Sorry, Sparkus. Kind of touched his paw there. But yeah, it's just, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of not very good. To just keep having these moments for players that, even though it's been countless times, it's like, well, this isn't fun, you know. Let's see, no gems back here. I need to help the professor. Your professor. Oh yeah, it's the last orb of the level I need to get. Now my cat's in here.
Scared that evil spirit away, but now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
I guess they really didn't feel like animating these statues moving. It seems like with this challenge, there's always one I'm missing. There's always that one statue I'm missing. I killed the axe. I'm gonna kill the goat. Let's see here. Gosh, my nose itches on the inside. That gets really annoying. Pretty sure it's like hair or something, or just something, but like I'm always afraid that like there's some bug in there, you know? Bug that went at my nose. They always come back here, but there's no statues here. What do you have to say?
The door's open. Leave me alone. I'm trying to meditate.
Nope. 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 You gotta have a better attitude, bud. Here. I know for some people they always miss the they almost always miss the ice statue. Here's one I kind of miss sometimes. Let's see here. Meow. So I'm gonna go on a little rant about the Rugrats reboot, as people do these days. So the Rugrats reboot has kind of just seems very hollow, and they've made some very, very questionable decisions here and there.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it. I'm glad that evil spirit is gone. It was giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Whoa. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the Rugrats reboot. It's made some very weird decisions with some characters. Like, well, first of all, they have like nearly, like pretty much all the adult characters are voiced by different people now, but the babies have the same voices, which I guess that's the that's the most important thing. But like, I don't know, like the character models just do not match in 3D, or at least the way they're doing it. And then like you have well, we all knew this. Well, a lot of people who looked it up knew this a while back. Susie has been dumbed down a bit, and is now just to be part of to be with the babies more. She's now Chucky's age, even though she was supposed to be just like around the same age as Angelica in the original series. And then you have where's it at? Where the heck are you pointing at, Sparks? Oh, back here. But anyway, yeah, in the new series, hold on just a minute, I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. Anyway, I had one of those Little Caesars crazy calzone or whatever, and those things are they're decent, but man, they mess with my stomach a lot. But anyway, so, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the Rugrats reboot. I haven't actually watched an episode yet. I've seen some clips, but I haven't watched an episode yet. And, well, like I said, they dumbed down Susie, and they made her a little more naive. And, even though she was originally, like, she was the opposite of Angelica, kind of, almost the opposite of Angelica. And she was kind of the voice of reason at times, and I'm just like, where's that Susie? I miss that Susie. Listen, I'm not trying to be. I'm trying my best not to be the, oh, it's not like mine, therefore it's not good. But the way they're doing things, there's a way to do reboots better. And yes, I am doing this as I'm talking, so I don't know why. But anyway, so yeah, Rugrats reboot 2021, Rugrats 21, I don't know. There's so many questionable decisions that they've made with the series so far. Sorry about that, folks. I'm drinking water from a water bottle and it makes that noise. There was supposed to be kind of a complaint people eventually had about how there was like this game was needlessly violent about things and stuff like that. But again, there was an overreaction to it. But they kind of tried to fix that a little bit in this game. But yeah, one thing, so things got a little weirder whenever they had, whenever they released some new episodes. Again, I haven't watched them yet. This is judging from like a YouTube video I watched. Moneybags, can I swim now?
Spyro, would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee. Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
Well, thank you dearly, Moneybags. I'll be right back. Anyway, but yeah, one of the things.
Remember to dive.
Yeah, one of the things is you can do that. But one of the things is that oh shoot, in the Rugrats reboot, again, like whenever with Susie and stuff, they randomly brought back Kimmy. In one episode. She's still supposed to be from Paris and stuff, but now she's, instead of being around Tommy's age, like, or something like that, or between Tommy and Chucky's age, she's now the same age as Angelica? So they've almost essentially, in a way, they've essentially switched out the ages of Kimmy and Susie. And it just, but like, Chaz isn't married to Kira. At least I don't know if they're gonna do that at some point, but Chaz isn't married to Kira. But now Kimmy's just kind of there, and oh lord, it's just, there's so much they've changed about it in such weird ways. Like, yeah, again, I'm not trying to be the old man who it's not my way, therefore it's not good. I just hear that in general it's not all that great anyway. And I'm sure for some people it'd be because of certain reasons, but like, that's not the only thing. It's like there's other things too that, like, I don't know, they've made so many decisions that were just kind of questionable. Like, yeah, you gotta, when you bring back something, sure, you're trying to get the nostalgic audience, but you're also trying to get the arguably whatever more important thing is to get the kind of audience you want is Shoot. Wait, what am I doing? I just went through there. Arguably the most important thing is to get the general audience to watch it. Because while nostalgia helps out, you know, it can only take you so far, you know. So yeah, basically, obviously they're trying to reach a modern audience, so they're changing things up, and so like stuff like, I don't mind certain things like Stu and Drew being in the video games and stuff like that, but then you got like Grandpa being, instead of being a war hero, he was just an old hippie. It's like the opposite of the war hero. Just about, you know.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar.
Anyway,
Keep collecting those orbs too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
Get back in. Sorry, folks. I keep let's see. Be right back. Let's see here. Wait. Sorry, no refunds. Let's see. Spyro the Dragon. I bet you I know who this is talking to me.
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
Then teach me. Teach me to climb.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode. This mode requires you to manually control the camera. If you like, I can change the game camera to use active mode. In active mode, the camera adjusts itself based on your movement. Okay, I won't change it. Remember, you can change the camera mode yourself by using the options menu.
I'll never find out, huh? Corey! Dun dun dun. I don't know. Just felt like doing that. What else is there to talk about? What else is there to mumble about? Fancy. Oh yeah, let me get...
Nice work, Spyro! The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun!
No, I don't want to have fun, no. Let's see here. I'm gonna get the speedways out of the way. So, well, you know, getting them out of the way. These are, well, it just depends. They can be annoying, not annoying, you know. They're the boat things. I don't care if they all have names. They're just boat things to me. Well, if this were the first Legend of Spyro game, they'd all have names. Ah, shoot. Come to me. Die. Die. What the heck is going on? Die. Let's see. Yeah, Spyro sure did pack some weight. In fact, I think his gliding whenever he, the way he drops and stuff is probably because they added weight to him. Spyro got thick. Oh wait, what? Shoot, I need to go back in there. I wasn't finished yet. Wasn't finished completing the level yet. So, Spartacus, my dog, is currently laying on a pillow. It's a My Pillow. For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com. I don't know. That was a beautiful rendition of that song, you know. I was thinking there's like an achievement or something for burning all these creatures. Oh yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, sometimes I've done it before. It's not, and there's been times where I don't get the achievement or trophy.
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Well, let's see if you're as good as the current champion. All right, Spyro, meet the course champion. In order to win the race, you must fly through all the rings. But beware, if Hunter flies through a ring first, the ring will start to shrink.
I really know. Let's see, here's the thing. The Speedway challenges are still kind of... I still don't really like them here as much, but like... I've never really been the biggest fan of these Speedway challenges, but they're not like horrible. It could be a lot worse. But in the third game, like doing the normal stuff is fine. But like when you do some of the challenges or the races, oh my gosh, I hate the races in the third game. The races in the third game are quite terrible. Let's see, let's squeeze through here. And, there we go. Always get distracted by my phone. Keep thinking there's a notification that came up, or like one that's just like announcing. It's just like going out of its way to go, hey, we're notifying you, hey, you know. But sometimes I look over and it's just oh, I'm watching the screen on the when I'm playing the game.
Great job, Spyro. That was some excellent flying.
Was it now? Was it some excellent flying? Wait, you know, she's complimenting me. I should accept the compliment at least. Now I don't think that there are those challenges, but I'm gonna save them for a different type of stream that I've mentioned before. I'm not the one sipping, you are. So of course, when it comes to the chat as well, it's a bit delayed. Because everything's kind of delayed in Twitch. Let's see, Totless Quest for Taters. That's a pretty funny name. It's a really random but really funny name. But you know what? If you wanted to have an early YouTube days account name, then you should have like your name or nickname underscore something underscore X something band name underscore X. You know, just some. Like put the year you were born and all that stuff. Let's see here. Need to complete another level that I forgot to complete. So yeah, as much as I'm dragging this part out, as much as I'm dragging out this what am I trying to say here? As much as I'm dragging out this part I'm doing where I'm chatting and just messing around and bull and I'm probably going to just do the first, you know, first world, like fully complete it. You'll see what I mean. I mean, there is a fetish for being in love with inanimate objects, and or something like that, or some kind of something along those lines. And yes, I did kill that spider. Yes, I saw me murder. That's to make a statement to the other spiders. Well, see, I know that because about the statue, or about the inanimate object thing. It's because I was in love with the bridge with no. No, I actually learned about it years ago. I forgot what it's called, but I learned about it years ago, back when MatPat made some interesting videos. Back when game theory was actually more interesting to watch. Even if the theories sounded really dumb, it was still entertaining. And now they're just kind of eh.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idleheads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us. The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Okay. Hey, Tony, what is your name, though?
Jump on the blocks to change their color to yellow.
Foreman Bud. By the way, first time people are gonna be like, oh man, how do I solve this? But I'm a veteran of this game.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! I mean, I knew you could do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
Okay. Okay, bud.
Whee! This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, are you assuming it's gender? Oh, shoot. I think it's like, don't feed him redfish. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. See, they made it a little confusing in the original. In the original version, they met Sparks, really? In the original version, they made it look like you can just only feed them the orange fish, which apparently now there's no orange fish. But at least it's more you know, it's easier to see what kind of fish you need to feed him. He like pukes it all back up if you feed him the redfish. There we go.
Okay, Spyro, just one more puzzle to go. I'll meet you over by the colored stones for your final challenge.
You got it, bud. But I gotta complete the level first.
Spyro! The idols we were carving have come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Oh, shoot!
The workers can break the locks if they can get to the doors.
Alright, Bob. Hey, by the way, are the toys for you? Is that what toys for Bob means? Well, shoot. There we go. Yeah, I didn't realize that the spiders could just break the... They land on the pots or the whatever they're called, the vases, that they would just, you know...
Those shields are making enemies invulnerable to your flame attack. If you press and hold the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Lady, I've already done that. Tired because it's 11:14 right now where I'm living at PM. So yeah. Just to get through tight spaces, press the P button to slide. By the way, I'm gonna make a statement here. I like Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game, unironically. And now there's pitchforks outside. No. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so arguably the most controversial choice of Shadow the Hedgehog was actually the best part of the game.
Camera left or right, use the right stick.
The guns. And there's nothing wrong with Shadow using guns. I'm just gonna say that too. Let's see. Oh Lord, please don't glitch out here. Yeah, there was a moment. There was a moment one time when I was playing the Reignited Trilogy, I think the PS4 version, where like the guy just got stuck like right here and was just kept moving like that, you know. It's kind of a problem. But before I get the talisman, I'm just gonna go ahead and well, let me go ahead and get the talisman actually.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Excuse me, not the taliswoman. I don't know. Let's see.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
So I've never actually been able to like figure out why they go in these certain orders.
Let's start over.
Yeah, in the original version, he's like, if you jump on the blocks, or whatever.
Let's start over.
There we go.
Nice job, Spyro. You're pretty smart for a dragon. All I have to give you is this shiny thing I found in our toolbox.
See, this is what I needed, but the fact that you thought it was anything less and you were trying to give it to me for solving your problem, yeah, don't expect me to ever talk to you again. Let's see, what was it? Blah, blah, blah. Babaloo? That too. That's a little joke there for the, well, the only viewer here, at the moment. I mean, it says there's 2 viewers, but one of them is technically me, so, you know. I gotta pull up on my phone to read the chat and stuff. I'm a sad, pathetic man. So say you ever wanted to play these games portably. The Reignited Trilogy really isn't a bad way to go. I don't know why I just kind of transitioned into that. I just kind of thought of it for a moment. But yeah, the Reignited Trilogy on the Switch it's definitely not a bad way to go. It's not the best way to go. It's not a bad way. Now, depending on how the Steam Deck does, that's supposed to come out, which I think Spyro is on the Reignited Trilogy is on Steam, but assuming it works on there and stuff and everything does well, you know, got hair in my mouth done. Assuming all that works, you know, that'll be another way to play it portably, and assuming it'll work at 60 frames per second, you'll have kind of a better way to play it. I kind of want to try out the Steam Deck, but I don't want to risk it just yet. I want to see how it does. Oh yeah? Is that right there? Say it to my face?
It's fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help me.
Lady, did I say I wanted to help you? But yeah, what about the laptop? Well, the laptop is portable, sure, but it's meant for your lap. Not be able to just hold in your hands the entire time.
Look at that. The hula girls' ring dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
But yeah, laptops are good, or portable still, but like they can, you know, not always the most convenient thing to hold. I don't know. I gotta go up there. Get some treasure. Oh gosh. Let's see here. Yaha! Let me, go ahead and head on back. Well, wait a minute. I need to gather some more treasure. Is this it? No? Where were you pointing? Oh, wait. I know where to go. Yeah, I know what's left. Let's see. Just, yeah, Bradley occasionally will stop by and say hello. Occasionally. He has, in my earlier days of streaming, which I'm kind of still in my early days of streaming, but, you know, let's see here. Yeah, technically I am still in my early days of streaming, just, somehow even earlier than right now, so. Return home. Let's return home.
Oh.
Alright, well, they got along there at the end, and, you know, that's the most important thing. You get, like, a achievement or something for burning so many sheep or killing so many fodder. Let's see. Let's dive back in. Who's yawning too much? I mean, it's 11 something, so I'm a little tired, but you know, I'm gonna keep going. Can't tell me what to do, Mom. Let's see here. Entering Sunny Beach. This game is so boring, that's why you're yawning. The baby turtles. They had to make him still breathing just to clarify he's still alive.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'd be mighty grateful. The baby turtles will lead the way, but there are some obstacles that they cannot pass. If you can clear the obstacles away, the turtles will be able to make it to safety.
It's kind of funny, like, you can tell he's meditating, he's got, like, his fingers like that, but in the original version, you could still tell he was meditating and stuff, but it looked like he was just floating with his arms up. Toidle. I still technically can't complete this level either yet, because I don't have the climbing ability just yet. But whatever. Whatever. Well, if he was I mean, I don't think he was trying to be a parent. He didn't want the, I don't know. But he ain't no proper parent. He child services. Let's call him. So I got all that. checking around. I'm just getting the treasure that I can get while I'm here. Getting the treasure while I can get them. Let's see. Ow. You know, I'm not gonna spoil too much. I mean, this isn't really much of a spoiler because this is, I mean, I'm talking about like a thing that isn't significant to the story. But right here, this is this used to be just a wall, and now it's just like an open area here. But that's not what I was about to talk about. Speedway. I was just thinking about the speedway sections. It's weird because the easiest one, like so far, the easiest speedway section or speedway level is the last one. Like even the first one, was a little more challenging, just like a tad more challenging than the last one. It's just kind of weird. It's like easy to get the the skill point, but like the middle ones, they're pretty rough. Especially the dark one. It's when you're trying to get everything anyway.
The water workers have captured most of our baby turtles, and the boxes they put them in are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame attack, maybe you could break open the boxes and release them.
What if I don't want to? Alright. Alright. Can I make this jump? Probably not, but I'm gonna foolishly attempt it. Ah, damn. The turtle soup. The turtle soup that is made of turtles. Yeah, that's the one I can't. That's the challenge I can't get to. Just shoot. I will try again. I will make it if I believe hard enough. Probably not gonna make it, but if I believe hard enough, I have dreams of being. Oh, hey, look, I did it. Well, what do you know? So just remember, everyone. Whenever what was I gonna say? Sora being in Super Smash Bros. Means that that your middle school dreams can come true. According to Aaron Hansen, Aaron Hansen, that Sora being in Smash is proof that your middle school dreams can come true. Whee! Let's see here. Get up there, servant. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Keep going? You gonna keep going? No? Keep going. No, you can stop. There we go. The baby turtles.
Young dragon, the baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
A thing with a turtle on it. Oh, cool. I like turtles. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to.
There's a chef up at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him?
You know, I just realized that there's kind of a Some of these names, like that was Moppet or Moppet or whatever. This one's like From It, and I don't know if they were trying to go for that Muppets sound to their names, but I don't know. Almost seems that way. I could be off. They could be referencing something else. Or not referencing anything at all, and that's just names they decide to give them. Hold on. There we go. I was trying to no-scope it. Alright. No. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, it was, for those who might be listening at some point, and have watched Game Grumps play Sonic Colors, yes, that's what I'm referring to, is when Aaron kept doing that in a few of the parts. Alright. I mean, I'm sure some people could find it annoying, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that find a lot of Game Grumps annoying, but it was just funny the way he kept going on about it. You gotta believe. It's kind of like a weird cel-shaded look to him here. Like in terms of his horns and stuff. Oh, I didn't need you to move. Oh. I would sometime like to stream some PS3 games I have.
Most impressive. Please take this sacred thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
He slammed his penis in the car. The car door. I remember that. I think that's pretty much all I can do right now. I'm gonna save the rest of it for whenever I get the ladder climbing ability. Excuse my mic there. So if those were like the baby turtles and stuff, what were the those ones that still walked on all fours and you know, but then like you had the meditating ones that looked different, and gosh, wait, what now? Oh, let's look at some notifications on my phone. Yeah, bruh. Tubular, totally. Disney's Pluto. Well, jeepers.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
Well, get better eyesight.
It's a little-known fact that metal objects are impervious to fire. I suppose a tough guy like you could just charge them with your head, though.
Well, I guess I could. Gems, so let me get the gems before I forget. I can't remember for sure. That's something I haven't really thought about. But I don't think that the original version had water in this area. I think you just fell forever. But apparently this area does have water. This version does. It's Ratchet and Clank. You got the orange creature with the wrench, and you got the little robot. I don't know. Some people do think that was kind of a precursor to Ratchet and Clank. At least in the original Spyro 2. I mean, the original version of Spyro 2. I mean. Yes, I'm destroying these fans. I do get something out of it. Yeah! Well, is that right, Spartacus? He kind of repositioned on the bed. So, I had, earlier I had the Little Caesars Crazy Calzone. Wait, I already mention that, didn't I? Well, I mentioned it earlier. Yeah, the Crazy Calzone. Not the bit, okay, I like it, but it hurts me too much afterwards. Partially because I had a lot of it, but, you know, it kind of hurts me afterwards. Ah! Actually, he does actually have an animation where if you wait a minute, he'll if you wait a minute, he'll sneeze on the grass and or whatever you're at, and he'll burn some things. Yeah, it's basically a pizza that's kind of been folded and forward. You know, it's some of it was kind of folded feeling, but like something about it just makes me. I mean, I had to go to the bathroom a lot earlier, sometime after eating it. I did eat a lot of it. I ate like 3/4 of it, but you know, it's just kind of something the way it's fixed, I guess. By the way, this guy's voiced by Sonic the Hedgehog.
These gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
Like, I can't not hear Sonic doing some kind of imitation. Not an imitation of Sonic, it's Sonic doing a Sonic voice as Sonic's doing an imitation of someone. It just kind of sounds like Come here, yeah, die. Drown in the water. Burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn! Burn to the ground, burn to the ground. Mega Man X7. Mega Mix 7. Yeah, I can't have any folded pizza anymore. Well, it seems that way. It kills me. Earthworm Jim did the soil he did crawl. Earthworm Jim, a super sonic ball. I was just thinking about that. Earthworm Jim is one of those series where it's one of those series, like, franchises where I actually like one of those video game franchises where I actually like the cartoon that was based on the video games and the video games themselves. No, don't do that, gosh. Ah. There we go. If I ever get donations set up, I need to have something like if I could find a way to get the animation to say like get a thing that says wow, a whole $1. Like I encourage people more to just send $1 than send multiple dollars. Just say like or just keep sending $1 like $1 and say wow, a whole $1. But I need a more professional computer and get like some more Twitch setups, and I don't remember if you have to be a Twitch affiliate or whatever you call it to actually earn money on it or to accept donations. But you know, we'll see. Something I can look into. That's something. That's something I need to do sometime. Is if like someone that donates at least $1, you're like, oh wow, a whole $1. Oh gosh. Oh. You wonder why I stopped for like a second or something, or seem to do a little bit of stopping for a moment. It's because if I'm looking down at the chat. So yeah, some point after I finish the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, that's when I'm going to move on to Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Let's see if the guys are back. Yeah, there's this dude. I saw that split-second glitch there, graphical glitch. Therefore, this game is terrible. It's not Mario. 2 out of 10. Just about done. I just need to catch the last thief guy. It's kind of mysterious. When it came to the PS1 games, the first Spyro didn't have a map. The second, this one, did have a map, and the third one didn't. Like, what? Maybe they thought it wasn't as useful in the third game. I don't know though. Seems kind of weird to have like an added feature that isn't in the next one.
I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
And by the way, me and Tails are going to go collect all the Chaos Emeralds. Me and Tomby are going to collect all the Chaos Emeralds. I don't know, Stu. I mean, in some ways this level does kind of drag a bit, but you know. Tomby butt slut. It's just a phrase that a friend of mine said years ago that I never forgot. I never forgot that phrase. Oh no. Alright. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't you. I was talking about someone else. Talking about another friend of ours. Destroy every robot, huh? That was an achievement, I guess. Yeah. Nice shot. I don't know. Those are huge metal fans. Alright. Wait, what am I forgetting? I've played this game so many times, there's stuff I forget still. Maybe I'm just not thinking of it today. Get that gem before I forget about it. Let me get this light bulb before I forget about it. Let me get these gems while I'm thinking about it. Let me get 1993. Only stupid people were born then. 1998. Ugh. 2002. That's when one of the best Spyro games ever.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside. In order to get to the building.
Oh no. Gotta go through these fans to do that? Oh no. Ripto's destroying the land, huh? Alright. Just gotta make it over here. Oh no.
Spyro, you have done well so far. You could have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me.
Oh no. Alright.
The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height. Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
Well, shucks. Look at Spyro's tail. He's making the grass move. Alright. So I got a totem. Oh no. Normally I'm not trying. These days I try not to copy stuff from Game Grumps. It was a bit of a problem in my early days of Let's Plays, but there's just a little bit mixed about Game Grumps overall. I'll just say that. Not a super fan, but I don't overly hate them either. Yeah, skill point. Oh, no.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
Alright. Let's see. Listen to how awfully noisy this is. Boy, that sure is noisy. Oh no.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
You got an orb. Oh no. You got all the orbs in level. Alright. Now I'm gonna end up overly using that. Probably already have, but you know. Now I'm gonna start overusing it. Oh no.
Thank you, Spyro.
No.
You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
It's a talisman. Alright.
You are always welcome to return to Hurricane, Spyro.
And what exactly is there for me to do that's left here? Oh. So in the original version, they always look like little duck things to me. But here they give them more of like a furry creature looks. Give them furry creature looks. Oh no. I'm sure someone's gonna hear this at some point and should be like, he's a stupid Game Grumps super fan. No, I'm not. By the way, look at the map there at the bottom left screen. The bottom left of the screen. You're gonna go to sleep. Oh no. Good night. Alright.
Good night, sweet dreams. Thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah. So if you look at the bottom left screen, or the bottom left of the screen, you can see that there is an old man that is getting mad because this turtle standing on some kind of thing is drinking from his drinkable hat, which is also kind of his life support. That's the imagination I had as a kid.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
Alright.
Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory. Okay. So it's not the portal to Dragon Shores. Aquaria Towers is still a lovely place. Why, I have a home there myself.
Alright. Oh no. Anyway, now that we are by ourselves again, it's time to talk secret. If you're wondering who was here, that was Corey, who I was responding to and stuff. He's the one that's been on this channel. He's one of them that's been on this channel a lot. Good friend of mine. He does, he's also been in many Let's Plays with me. Oh no. Bit of water. Alright. You cack. Hey, wait, these are the same guys from the Turtle World.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding. Those shock stick guys are tough. Yesterday, they turned Vern, our giant squid, into fried calamari.
Oh. Gosh darn it, Aaron. I'm addicted to saying it like that, too. Even though this isn't even Sonic we're talking about, this is Spyro. This is Spyro. Alright. I'll be right back. Oh no. Alright, I'm back. Oh. I'm probably gonna regret doing all this later on, but you know. There's like a skill point for getting all the seaweed here, but I think I'm gonna save that for whenever I have the well, this game is over 20 years old, so I'm gonna save it for whenever I have the eternal flame ball thing, flame balls or whatever. Which means that'll probably be coming after after a while. It'll come whenever I do possibly do the aforementioned stream of where I finish up everything in the Reignited Trilogy. Button. No. Crab, can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Mr. Krabs?
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course.
What's the deal?
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Alright. Swing through the sharks. No. Ow. Oh. Lost sparks. Alright. Lord, am I gonna look back on this stream and be like, you know, why? Probably, I don't know. back on the stream and probably regret it. Alright. Oh. The sharks are right there. Oh no. So what if I just did the whole stream with Valley Girl accents? You know, like make it like OMG, you just blasting away these sharks. Oh no. Yeah, I think I'll get all this seaweed whenever I have the Eternal Flame Balls. You know. Girl, you know. Oh. Little sheep. Alright. Again. Take care of them sharks. Yes, they really do go after you if you go a certain way. Took care of all the sharks. No. I need to pee, but like, I've already taken up a lot of pause time, so I don't know if I should. Whoa! Or something like that, as some goats do. Or some kind of family related to goats species. Found a lot more gems. Oh no. 1912. Alright. Tired, I'm kind of running out of things to say. Treasures here. 340, 400. Alright. I remember in the place. So I remember in like the PlayStation version, you couldn't go back this far. You still got an invisible wall, but it's a little more spaced out here. Not really much of a reason, but hey girl, it's there. $1981. Alright. 2016. What a year that was. $2021. That's like this year. That's what this year is. This year is like later. It's like 2028 is still kind of a faraway year, but like, man, it's really not that far away. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get the hunter challenges out of the way.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
Where are we going with this hunter? You bet.
Hey, hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
Oh.
Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Hunter, why aren't you collecting these orbs for yourself? Then again, Alora did say that
Now
you...
that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course? Okay, good luck.
So, you know, that is something I just thought about. If, like, some people talk about, you know, if you, why does, you know, it's like these collectathon games where it's like, why do you hold on to these, things that are needed, and you make the player do a certain task before you give it to them, even though you're on the same side and you're trying to collect the same thing, because they're trying to find some excuse for the game to, you know...
Incredible! You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Basically, they did point this out where, you know, at the beginning where he says, you can hardly keep track of your running shoes, how can we trust you with, you know, 14 talisman? I guess that orbs could apply the same.
Sorry, pal. I don't have any new jobs for you at the moment.
I need to pay my bills, man. Pay my bills? No. Wait. Let me go back up and get a job from the dude. Where's he at? Oh, wait, he is over, not there. He is over here. Where is he? I can find the guy who's supposed to... Listen, oh, here he is.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors. If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Oh. Whew. I was looking down at my phone for a moment. I'm all mixed up here where I need to go. Like right over here. Oh, it's over here. No, it's not over here. What am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? Why did I forget where the next tower was? Why am I an idiot? Ah, there it is. I got the seahorse. No. Number 3. Alright. going to town number 4. Oh. Okay. Oh, dang it. Don't remember if you get anything for not getting hurt or not. Through these tears. These tears of pears. Number 5. No. It's crabs. Alright. Gross. So have I ever mentioned to you all about the wonderful cartoon known as Jimmy Neutron? It's about a boy genius who goes through his everyday life, but he's super smart. It's been about 2 hours and 20 minutes if I'm reading it correctly, if I know my math right, if I know my numbers right, my time numbers. I made it. Alright.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please, take this one.
Almost everything is collected. Just gotta get the talisman.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Alright. Watch the ending of this. No. Alright. Let's say, what are we doing here? Alright. we got all the talisman we need. No. Alright, let's see here. I think I got everything, so...
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open. Okay, Spyro. Jump through that hole in the floor to get down to Crush's dungeon. I'll help you by tossing sheep through the hole, if I can catch them. Good luck.
You're a deer. Oh no.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There, that's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah? How about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we?
No dragons? Wonderful.
Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in.
Say hello.
to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush! Go through the portal, you idiot!
Tell all your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar. Quickly!
Now! Go! Crush! Get the orbs now! Now! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah. I, would have gone after him, but didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Good idea. We better go right now. I forgot about that line. Crush. No. Any day now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. I've just got to I really just got to pee. Oh. I've returned. Oh no. Hey there, Spartacus. Good boy. Yeah. Just gotta give him a good rubbing right now. Good boy. Anyway. gotta say, the renders at the bottom left, they're supposed to be like their health thing. Kind of creepy looking. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of creepy looking. Kind of the same way in Spyro 3, or in like this version of the game, I should say. Wait, are you supposed to do that yet? No. You can get a skill point for this perfectly. All right. Do this without getting hit, you know? Oh, no. I think in the original version he eventually just stops, but in this one he just keeps going until he gets closer to you. So you're technically not hurting him, or taking away his hit points, you're just kind of driving him to do that? No.
You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but Golf will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Golf, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful. What? Golf, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
Crush defeated. Yeah, there's random little lines that they keep forgetting, or it seems like they forgot about.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. Whoa. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. No! Why, you...
Well, jeepers. That wasn't very nice. So, what I'm gonna do now is collect some gems here. Gems? Oh, no. I'm gonna collect some gems here, and then I'm going to, well, I'm gonna collect them here. I'm thinking about doing at least one of the speedway challenges so I can get it out of the way. And then, I'm gonna finish up, yeah, the first world. Let's see here. You know, why don't I just go ahead and go finish that world up anyway?
Well, well. I I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, oh, I don't know, a small fee.
500 sounds exactly small.
You won't regret it. Okay, when you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it and you will grab it with your claws. Use the left stick to move up and down. Press the jump button again to leap off. You can also jump sideways onto another climbable area. Remember.
Alright. Let's go ahead and finish this Summer Forest. Oh no. Alright. Okay. Well, I don't remember how many it is you're supposed to kill before you get the achievement or whatever. Or if I've already done that, maybe I'm just dumb. Wow. Where are you pointing at, Sparks? Where were you point? Oh. Huh. Forgot about these gems. Thanks for showing me, Sparks. Alright. Alright. It is getting very late. Yeah, thanks for not picking it up. Thanks for pointing it out, but then not picking it up, Sparks. By the way, I'm not normally going to be doing these late night streams. I'm just gonna be, this is just kind of a once in a while thing, you know? Every once in a while I may do a late night stream, but probably rare, but I don't know. Again, I'm still kind of in my early days of streaming, so, you know. There we go. Climb at the wall. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's go and get this done. Alright. Adventure continues. Oh no. Oh.
Hi, Spyro.
Yeah. Alright, I just need to kill enough enemies to get the thing going here. And I can do it now.
Head on up.
Head on up the ladder. All the mercy.
You've got the Superfly power-up active. Now you can light the gem lamps in this cave.
Excuse me? Oh. Alright. Light up these gem lamps. No. Did it? Alright.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. For a while, I was afraid we were gonna have to cancel tonight's baseball game. Here, somebody mix this orb in with the baseballs.
No. Did I get everything? Why, yes I did. Wait. I think I can see the ending now?
Spyro, thanks for helping. This magic.
Like something you can do is see the actual ending. There it is. Yeah, for some odd reason, that's like the only level where, I mean, maybe it's just because it's the first one, but like, for some odd reason, that's the only one where you can like only see that ending if you do something. I still keep forgetting how you actually see it, or how you actually trigger it. Maybe it's after you leave it when you've completed 100%, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. Alright. And now, the time has come for this. Alright. Oh. I already saw that. I always have to scratch my head around where my mic is. There we go. No! Go that way! No! No! Well, have mercy. Alright, well. Ow!
Hello, young one.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Get these gems. No. Apparently that wasn't all of them. No. Which one did I miss? Oh, right here. And right over here. Wait, I sure missed a lot of gems here. More than I expected, at least. Really? How many did I miss? Wait, was there one over there? No, that's starfish. I gotta say, the music sounds a little weird. Oh, there it is. There's one, I think. Well, there's all the gems out of the way. Ugh. Challenge isn't that hard.
Idle friends will make a very good soup. If I can catch them, you can try to say them if you like, but I'm feeling awfully hungry.
No. Gonna knock him over there in the water. Oh, no. There we go.
So you saved a few turtles. There are more where those came from. Here, take this orb and go away.
What is King DDD doing here?
If you step any closer to the pot, I'll start ringing my bell again.
No. See, there's something, just to make conversation, there's something I've thought about. You ever notice how you got these, ever notice how you got these people that talk about, like, you know, you got a competitive game, and whatever character you use, I can't remember if I've already discussed this, but here we go again. I've noticed that, like, there's some people that kind of complain that whenever a character can't be used in a certain challenge, it's like, well, it's like, you know, I wish I could use my favorite character, you know, and I want to be able to use him anywhere, and I can't because he doesn't match with this one. But then the same type of people will complain whenever you can use any character, like any character, you can use any character and get by, and, you know, they're all the...
You saved every turtle on the beach. Here, take this. I was gonna use it to buy potatoes, but now I don't need it.
But like, the characters, yeah, like, you know, you can't use the characters, their favorite characters to do certain things, and they don't like it. But then they also say, well, what's the point of having these characters all be the same? There's nothing unique about them now. You know, that kind of stuff. It's just like, what? You just complain about the other thing. It's just kind of, I don't know, it's really dumb. People complain about dumb stuff all the time. Like whenever I complain about dumb stuff. Boy, am I tired. That's right, I was thinking the same thing there, Sparkus.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here. And legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee. Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skelos Badlands.
Alright.
Those darn birds in Zephyr never paid me for all the bombs and TNT barrels I gave them.
You're trying to start a war and make money off of it. Well, I would get in some political jokes, but I don't want to right now. It would be a bit risky. Anyway, no. Not all gems.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
That's cool.
Ripto keeps on taking over our castles. At this rate, moving doesn't sound like a bad idea.
He's in abandoned. Alright.
Well done, Spyro.
Yeah, I got that, Laura. Thank you. Alright. Yeah. Okay, there's no gems on this.
Oh, Spyro, hello! I'm having trouble with this door, but I think some orb power might unstick it. Ah, I see you've collected a good number of orbs there. Orbs are very powerful, Spyro. Collect a few now and you won't regret it later. There are at least 2 in every world of Avalar.
Wait a minute. Actually, yeah, that is the case. There are at least 2 in every
A
world.
little castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say? No one's been through that portal in years. I never thought I'd find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro. Have fun over there. Say hi to Ripto if you see him.
Didn't you complain about him, like... Didn't you just complain about him almost causing you to be bankrupt? Oh, no.
I would love to let you enter this speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee. You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
Alright. I think mentally I'm only going to be able to do one speedway challenge tonight. One more, I mean. Yeah. Now then. Whee! Autumn Plains. Complete the long distance on Autumn Plains. You think it has anything to do with Autumn Plains? My dog just burped there. I really couldn't tell if it was that or a fart. Pretty sure it was a burp. At least I really hope that was. That's what it was. Anyway. Yeah, you just disappear on me then, why don't you? Metro City. Boy, I hate this level. I sure do hate me some Metro City. There's like no good way to do this. But I just want to get it done, get it over with. Even just doing this normally it like takes up a lot of time, especially with these guys. It's so annoying. Are you kidding me right now? Get him, there we go. Why? Okay. Alright. Now. Lord have mercy, why'd you have to go that slow? There we go. I did it again. I need to go back in there and get the orb challenge. Oh, it's gonna be a pain though, cause whenever I come back later, cause I didn't get the skill point I needed. Although, getting this will be a lot easier once I can get the of here. Once I get the antenna flame balls, doing this will be a whole lot easier, a whole lot less painful.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them? Great! Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
Alright. Now. Like, this challenge kind of puts you on edge, but it's really not that hard. Like I said, it just kind of has a thing where it just kind of puts you on edge. Hunter, wait for me. One more.
Well
There we
done.
go.
You really taught those crooks a lesson.
Whew. Alright. Well, I've been going at this for 3 hours now. I'm tired. I'm just gonna... Well, quit here in a bit. I want to appreciate everyone who watched this freaking 3-hour long video. I mean, assuming you're watching this on YouTube, it will probably be a 3-hour long video. Let's see. Now. And I think what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and go into the next world, the next Speedway world, because I'll start out with that, just so I remember that almost always, whenever I can, I always start out with the Speedway levels, just to get them out of the way. So I'm gonna enter this world and then save it there. Icy Speedway. I'm far too tired to really concentrate and do this properly. Now then, well, hopefully it automatically saved. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see these live, and if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And thanks for watching. Now I am ending the stream.